Hey y'all, I'm back. I know I don't have a lot of followers. Hold on, let me make sure y'all can y'all hear me? Yeah, I think you guys can. Hey, I'm back with another video. It's me, Oriana Abramson, and I'm back with another YouTube video. But as you can see, things are a little different. I'm not standing because I actually fractured my ankle like a couple weeks ago. So I will be sitting. I did not hear them saxophone horns at all when I was walking down the steps, and I fractured my ankle. So I will be doing this podcast style. So I'm just gonna start there. So I never did this, so this is extremely awkward for me. So I'm gonna be completely honest. Ew, I look slouchy. Hold up. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me fix myself. So I'm gonna start from the very beginning. And because I have not been completely consistent, and I'm sure there's other YouTubers who feel that they haven't been consistent with their work, and I'm really working on my consistency, and my ankle has taught me that I need to be more consistent. Very dainty of me for me to fracture my ankle. Right now I have on a boot. You guys can't see it right now, but I'm doing better. She's almost healed, but your girl's been going through it. With this damn ankle, I've been going through it. But I'm here. Thank God. All right, so let's start all the way back from the beginning. So the reason why I'm creating this YouTube channel is to inform ladies how to wear Levi's jeans, especially women of color and curvy women at that. Women, all women, of course, but I'm talking to my girls, my black women out there, because I know it's hard for us to find jeans. You know, some of us are not as curvaceous as others, and some of us got a lot of juice, and I'm tired of seeing my girls walking around with the plumber's crack. I don't like that. So and that's why I'm really starting this podcast. YouTube, it might just end up being a podcast and I just talk about fits. I'm not really sure. I feel like I'm rambling, but gotta be honest here. So that's why I'm really starting this YouTube channel, is because to help other women fit jeans, and my other curvy girls who feel like 501s won't fit them. That's not true. The reason why you can't find no 501s that fit you, girl, because you're trying on the wrong size. That's what it is. And it's all about the material, how you want your jeans to look, if you want it to have a certain amount of stretch in them. And that's what I'm here for. So, like I said, I'm gonna take it back for you how I got my Levi's journey. I know I put it on my YouTube before, but why not retell the story? I'll make it quick so this video won't be too long. So one day I was broke as hell. Um, and I didn't have any work experience at all. The only work experience that I had was babysitting for like my cousins in the family. And when you come from a black household, you know exactly what that means. 9 times out of 10, you are not getting paid to be the babysitter. You are the cousin that babysits all the little cousins, and auntie's not gonna pay you for that. Why get the milk for free? Like, or what it was it? Why pay for the cow when you can get the milk for free? Yeah, that's the saying. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, so that's the only experience that I had babysitting. And my dad, he had his own business at the time, and he told me, why don't you apply at Levi's? And I was like, Levi's ain't gonna hire me. Like, I barely have any work experience. Like, goodbye. So at the time, I lived in Pennsylvania, and I lived near the King of Prussia location, the King of Prussia Mall, which is one of the biggest malls, I believe, in the U.S. I could be wrong, but the last time I was there, it was big, like huge, and they were still building. And I think they have expanded it since then, I believe. Yeah, I believe they expanded the mall since I left Pennsylvania. So I woke up early, went to the mall, walked up and down that mall, and applied at every place, and everybody turned me down, and I was feeling so discouraged. So I came home that day. My dad was like, "Yo, did you apply at Levi's?" I'm like, "I told you they're not gonna hire me." He was like, but did you even try? I'm like, no, because I knew I was already disappointed and I was used to everybody shutting me down. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to even bother. So, so he was like, I'm telling you, you should apply there. So I was like, all right. So the next day, I walked up and down. I was at it again, walking up and down the mall, applying to different places. And I sat down at this massage chair. You know, that the ones that they have at the mall, you put the dollar in and you get a massage, right? So I sat there and I was looking directly across the at Levi's. I was looking at Levi's and I was just like, let me go in there and apply. So I went in there and applied, and I had the nastiest attitude. Like I shit you not, I had the nastiest attitude, and I would never forget the manager that I met. Her name was Tekla. If she's watching this, hey Tekla, shout out to you. You taught me everything I need to know about Levi's. Like, yes, she was the one. She was amazing. And I was like, "Are y'all hiring?" Like, and I know her, and she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, well, where do I sign up?" And And she was like, "Oh, well, it's it's online. You could sign up online." I was like, "Okay, great." Because, look, I don't have any job experience, and all I have is just me babysitting my cousins. And she was like, "Well, that's still a job experience. That qualifies to put on your resume." I was like, "Okay, great." She was like, "Well, fill out the application, and we'll get back to you." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, girl, whatever." So I ended up doing that, and I came back and I told her I applied, and she said, "Okay, well, the hiring manager will be contacting you." And I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, whatever." So I went on about my day, and I told my dad that I applied. And the next day, I actually get a phone call from the hiring manager, and his name was Dante. And oh my God, I love Dante. He was amazing. He taught me everything I needed to know about Levi's as well. And I really missed that King of Prussia team, KOP team. Oh my goodness, I missed them so much. They were amazing, amazing. I had a really great experience there. So long story short, I end up, of course, getting the job. But the way I got the job was hilarious. My dad, after I did the interview, hold on, let me because I'm jumping ahead. So I go in, and it's a group interview, and I was like, oh shit, oh, this guy is way more qualified than me. Like, he had like a list of places that he was working, and I was like, there's no way that he is going to hire me because I don't have that much experience, and I feel like I was not answering his questions correctly, and I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna get this job. So after that, my dad comes in, and I was just like, I'm looking at the clothes at Levi's, and I'm like, okay, so where else am I going to like apply to? Because I know I just tanked this interview. I just know that this interview sucked. And my dad came in, and he was like, well, how'd it go? I was like, I think I did all right. And he was like, you got to think positive. I was like, yeah, I guess. So he goes to Dante, and Dante was like, how did she do? And and Dante's like, how did who do? He was like, my daughter. I told her to apply. He was like, oh shit, that's your daughter? He was like, well, she did great. I'm gonna hire her now because she's your daughter. At the time, I did not know that I got the job right then and there. And what I didn't know was that my dad, one, he was super obsessed with Levi's. One, that's one. Two, he was in Dante's client book. So Dante will always text him when new colored jeans were coming out, and him and my dad had a really close relationship at that location. So my dad, when he, like I said, he had his own business, he will always go in there on his lunch break or when he was done with work. He would go into the Levi's store, buy jeans, or just talk to Dante, and they had a really cool relationship. And that's how I got the job, on the strength of my dad. Because if I don't mention that I got the job on the strength of my dad, he'll strangle me. So He'll just be like, I'm the one that got you that job. He loves to throw that in my face all the time. Love him dearly, but he does. And fast forward, I worked at Levi's for 7 years, and then I end up leaving the company to go work for another company, but that's for another story, at a later day. So yeah, I ended up working there for 7 years, and I worked at the King of Prussia location, I believe, for 1 year, and then I moved back to New York and I got transferred, and I ended up working at the meatpacking location, which is no longer there. RIP to meatpacking. It was one of the best stores, hands down. I love that meatpacking team. It was an amazing store, and I really wish they kept the meatpacking store for Levi's there. It was amazing. Um, and I was supposed to go to the one on 14th and 6th, but I ended up training at meatpacking, and the manager at meatpacking loved me so much that she wanted to keep me at that location. And meatpacking had no stylists at all. They would just have managers running the store, styling people and doing go backs and stuff like that. So it was no stylists on the floor, and I was the very first stylist there at that location. And as I got more seasoned on the floor, I ended up training a lot of the stylists that came into the meatpacking location as well. But like I said, I was supposed to go to the 14th and 6th location. That location has since closed as well. So that's just a little bit of my Levi's journey and how I got the job. And now I'm gonna just tell you, like I said, why I want to start this journey podcast styles, because I want to be able to help other women fit into our jeans. And I know Levi's can be very complex for some people, because I do see online that some women are like, I fit Levi's, I don't fit Levi's, I fit it in this size, I fit it in that size. It's not one size fits all. It's not. You can be completely different sizes in each jean, and a lot of people don't know that, and they don't understand the concept and the science behind Levi's. You can be a size 25 and the 721, can't talk, 721 high rise skinny, and then you can be 2630 and the 501 original 100% cotton with no stretch, and you don't understand why. It's because different fits, different sizes, different body shapes, so it's not one size fits all. So that's why too. But that's why I am coming to YouTube and trying to inform my ladies on how to wear them, and that it's not impossible for you to be a thick girly to fit into some 501s. And that's what I'm here to educate you about, and to tell you guys to stop putting your jeans in the damn dryer. I don't know why y'all keep doing that. This is why you have shrinkage issues. Do not put your jeans in the dryer. I know you want to dry them so they can look cute, but that's how you wear them out. You stop putting them in the dryer. When you wash your jeans, wash them on cold, inside out, line dry, and then I know it's going to be tight, but it'll end up stretching out and snapping back to its original shape and form to your body. Stop putting them in the dryer. You'll hear me rant about that for a while on here. But that's just a little bit about my background and what to expect to this YouTube channel. So like I said, consistency is not my best suit, but I am trying my best, and I'm going to try to be consistent with this cute little ankle fracture that I have. And that's all I got for y'all. I try to make it short, sweet, and simple for you guys. And before I go, what's one of your favorite fits of Levi's, if you have any? And what has been your experience going into the store? My favorite fit was the 721, but because, we getting older and we can't be wearing skinny jeans all the time, shout out to all my fellow millennials out there, we getting up there in age, girl. My favorite fit now are the 501s and the 501 curve. Those are one of my favorite fits. It's the classic 501s. It's the great granddaddy of all blue jeans. So that's actually one of my favorite classic fits. And I have a story time behind that too. Yeah, so that's all I got. Let me know down in the comments what's your favorite style of Levi's, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.